I question myself and I'm like, is it worth it? Like, do I continue to do something that makes me happy and not gain anything and like just do it for free basically? Or like, hi guys, it's been Alex, and this video is going to be a long, well, kind of, sort of long, maybe, I don't know yet, slash chit chat video. I've made a video like this similar before. By the way, before I even begin, if you're not subscribed or follow me on my social media, you can do that now. Subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications so you get notified when I upload videos. I make storytime videos, rant videos, etc. Stuff like that. So if you like content like that, you can definitely subscribe. If you want exclusive content, like stories I can post on YouTube, rants I can post on YouTube, those are exclusively on my Patreon. I have music on iTunes and Spotify. Matt Alexx, just type in Matt Alexx with 2 X's. And I will have probably a screenshot and like it spelled out here. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So like I said, guys, at the beginning, this video is going to be a sappy video, but not really. This isn't like a feel bad for me, pity party kind of video. This is a honest, 100% truth video. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get into it because it's really fresh in my mind. I sent this kind of a Snapchat rant to my friend this morning. So we're just gonna get into it. So I think I'm gonna title this video, "We Need to Talk," because I think we do. So let's just get into it. I've been doing YouTube seriously, like taking it seriously, like full editing videos, putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it for about 3.5 years now. It'll be 4 years at the end of this year, right? So that being said, and first of all, let me just start off by saying that I know I can't compare myself to other people because everyone is on their own unique path that is like meant for them, right? So I know I can't compare myself to Susie and Lizzie over here, right? I know I can't. But when you're in the public eye and when you're on a social media website platform, you tend to do that. You just do. And I've been doing YouTube, like I said, taken it seriously for about 3.5 years. It'll be 4 at the end of this year, right? And I gain success here and there. For me, YouTube has, when I first started YouTube, I never thought you could make money from it, right? Like, that was not what I was even thinking of, right? I never thought of that. I barely edited when I first started, if you guys have been here for that long. You guys would know, or if you've seen a lot of my old videos, you know that I didn't edit, I didn't jump cut, I didn't add text here and there, I didn't add music, I didn't add transitions, I didn't do any of that stuff, right? And I kind of touched on this in my last video, which my independent album is coming out next week, by the way, the 14th. It's a Saturday, next Saturday. And I kind of touch on this, and I basically go over, wait, what did I say? Fuck, I don't want to, like, piss anybody off, but I feel like this video is going to. But you basically do something for so long, you get discouraged, and if you're just not getting success. So as I was saying, I edit all my videos from scratch, right? I don't have an editor doing it for me, I didn't hire anyone. I do it from scratch, I do it myself on an app. On my iPad, I work with what I got, right? I don't have a fancy, expensive Apple laptop right now in my life. I work with what I got. That being said, I do what I can do to edit my videos to make them enjoyable for you guys to watch. I could go on to it like I used to back in the old days and say, kick rocks, I don't want to edit it, like, watch it as is. But it just sucks when you see other people pass you up that you used to talk to. For example, there are some people that I have on my Snapchat who are quote-unquote famous. I use that term tentatively. Hold on, let me... So, like I was saying, I use that term tentatively because it means different things to different people. My level of, or my definition of famous could differ from yours. So, that being said, it's subjective in a way. Kind of, sort of, I don't know. So, that being said, like, you watch people get fame before your eyes. Hey y'all, so editing me here, but you basically watch people get famous for literally being full of shit. So that's what I was saying, and it's discouraging. So that's what I was saying. Just wanted to pop here and say that. So, yeah. And I'm sitting back here, editing my videos fully from scratch, putting jump cuts in, adding text, promoting the shit out of my channel here and there. So editing me here again. Now, if I didn't care how my videos turn out, or if I just said kick rocks, that would be one thing and give you a reason not to subscribe to me. But since I edit, it's kind of discouraging that I don't see any progress, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And I don't get anything from it, right? So, as you can only imagine, unless you do YouTube as a hobby or as a passion or whatever, you can imagine that is very discouraging. To see other people pass you up and other people level you up. YouTube, being on YouTube and like doing it as a career is literally like winning the lotto. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's rare if you get to do it full time. Like, there really is not that much of big YouTubers that actually can make it and not do another job on the side full time. Jeffree Star is one of those people. He can do it without getting a side job, right? I, unfortunately, as of right now, cannot do that. And I want to do it so bad. I've said before, guys, I've been doing this as a hobby for almost 4 years now. I've been literally stuck at like 900 and above subscribers, cannot make it to quadruple digits after 4 years of trying, or essentially basically 3.5 years of trying. Sue me, I was off of it. And it's discouraging because you're seeing other people pass you up and I'm all the way down here. I edited my videos from scratch. I don't have anyone to do that for me. All of that is me. All the editing and jump cuts and the text, that's all me, right? And it's authentic of me, you know? There's a lot of people who hire editors. I want to always edit my videos from scratch. I love doing that. And the thing is, people don't realize that YouTube is literally a job, even if you do it as a passion. I'm just like getting paid. That's the only difference, right? I edit the videos. Filming a video could take 10 to 20 minutes, for example, right? But that video will take longer for me to edit, like double time to edit, versus just to film it. So filming is literally the easiest part. But when I edit this, I jump cut shit out. I jump cut if I stutter. I do that. I don't stutter a lot, but I still edit a lot to jump cut. I'm like looking at the back of my hand movements. But that's the thing, right? And people are always like, you need to do trending topics, you need to do this, you need to do that. I do. It just, either people don't watch my content, they don't like enough to subscribe, they only watch one video, or they just watch it and they don't subscribe at all. I think that's, and I'm hopeless. What do? You know? I try so hard. I edit my videos. I try and do trendy and popular videos here and there, but I also want to do my own spins and twists on things, and I want to do my own content. I don't want to just follow the trends. And maybe that's why I'm not gaining. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I try so hard. I edit from scratch. And my music, right? I get paid for my music, which I consider a joke. Some songs more than others I consider a joke. But I get paid for that. Literally, I get paid for that. And I put my blood, sweat, heart, and soul into editing videos. That could take like 2 hours, which can be longer than recording an album. And I don't get paid for it. Do you see how that's not like, it's weird? And the reason I promote my channel so much is because I want to make it to 1,000 subscribers. That's how much you need, at least, to getting my baby steps to getting paid on this app, right? And I know, like I said, it's the luck of the draw. It's like winning a lottery. It is really, really hard to do and get to do a YouTube full time on here. It just is. It really is. If you don't do it, or if you haven't been doing it long enough, or you just started, you don't know what it's like. To been doing it for years, not getting any success. I feel like everyone else is over here, and I'm still trying to like jump and get over to them, or swim to them, whatever the analogy you want to use or picture. And I'm just not there, and it sucks, it's sad, and it's discouraging. There's nothing else to it. I have made videos like this before, and people always comment, you need to do stuff that's more trendy. My Taylor Swift videos, those probably get the most views on my channel that I have public. Videos that I have privated, I have gotten, the most I think I've gotten on a video was 52,000 views. And that was a video from Victorious, like 7 or 8 years ago, of Victoria Justice and Elizabeth Gillies singing Take a Hint. I recorded that off like my flip video camera, uploaded it to YouTube, wasn't expecting it to go quote unquote viral, and I got 50,000 views. But that was back in the day, right? That was back in the day. Nowadays, when everybody else has already made their place and everyone else has already made their mark on YouTube, and no one else is helping anyone out, everyone's so selfish and greedy, and all they think about is themselves, narcissists, and they just don't care because they're already there. That's the thing. You don't care when you're on YouTube if you made it. If you quote unquote made it, you're already there. So why would you want to help other people out? I'm going to be the total opposite. If I ever make it one day on this platform, I am going to help people out. Because I know what it's like to struggle. I know what that's like. You think Jeffree Star would ever call my ass up and be like, hey, you want to collab with me? I want to help you out? No. It's not using you, it's helping you. You know? There's a difference. If I didn't like his videos and I was like, fuck you, do this, do that, blah, 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 that would be using him, right? I'm just using him as an example. I'm indifferent with him. I don't like him, nor do I hate him. But I'm just using him as an example, right? So that being said, it just sucks. Because once you're there, right? It is what it is. And I know this because I have talked to certain YouTubers. All of my favorite YouTubers know I exist. Not to sound like a cocky asshole, but like Shannon Rose, Simply Nesta15, and Tana Mongoose. They all know I exist. I have talked to all three of them, right? I have. through DMs, through Snapchat messages, and direct message. Okay, if you don't believe me, I can have some screenshots here. Or like showing that I'm friends with them, because I'm not going to show you the conversations, but I will show you that we've talked. So 2 out of 3 of those people still talk to me. Tana ignores me now. And here's the thing that pisses me off. Yes, I have talked shit about Tana, and she probably saw those tweets because she used to follow me when I did this. But people get in fights. That's normal. That's human nature. It's what happens in this world. No one is perfect. And Tana probably didn't like that, right? But I think she's over it by now. I think she probably forgot. She probably doesn't give a fuck, right? Because like I said, once you're there, you're already there. So why are they going to care what a hater's saying when they're already there? Like when she like makes jokes about like the comments on Twitter, the negative tweets about her on Twitter, it's because she's already there. So it's kind of manipulative and it's kind of very selfish if you think about it. Because she's already there. She knows that she's unstoppable at this point because she's already there. But God forbid, if YouTube crashes, they're all fucked. Including you, Tana. Including you. So you really shouldn't have your ego that high, because it could all crash and burn and go down like that, bitch. It just would. It could all crash and burn. The stock market is crashed. The government is fucked up. Everything's fucked up in this world. You think that can't be YouTube one day? And here's the other thing. I said this in my TanaCon videos. One of these days, Tana, YouTube is probably not going to last forever. You have a pretty much younger audience. And that's not really good in the grand scheme of things. People are going to start growing up, moving past you. I grew out of you. People are going to start getting jobs, going to college, going to school, etc. You're not going to have what you have right now in 50 years. But Tana, a lot of Tana viewers probably age range from like 13 to 20, give or take. Right around there. I'm just guessing. This is not accurate information. But let's just take a mild guess and let's call a spade here, right? Those are probably like her main demographic. But the thing is, Tana, you don't realize that those teenagers and those people who are going to be adults soon are actually trying to figure out what they want to do in their life, right? So they're trying to figure out what their next move is, what they want to do, if they want to move out, if they want to go to college, if they want to go to school, if they want to get a job. They're trying to figure out that. So that right there is stress enough. So then they're going to stop watching her and her views are going to start to go down. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's what happens to everybody. It's happened to me. It's happened to your favorite YouTuber. I'm sure it has. I know it has. Because it's happened to me, okay? So the thing is she's all like high and mighty now, but once her views start to drop and once people start to watch, like her views start to decrease, then she's going to want everyone back. And I've seen it happen. I know a YouTuber personally that this has happened to. If you have over 1,000 subscribers, the subscriber thing doesn't matter anymore. But you have to have at least 40,000 or 4,000 hours of watch time, which is very, very hard to get. I try to be consistent on here. God knows I'm not all the time, but I try to be. This video is all over the goddamn place. I apologize, but I need to get it out of my chest because all I'm saying are facts. So it's interesting. And the people that the YouTubers I talk to, Nessa, she has over 2 million subscribers. Shannon, she has over 1 million. They still talk to me, no problem. I've been watching them probably all since about 2015, 2016, right around that time range. So Tana's the only one that doesn't. Isn't that kind of funny? Because, like I said, her ego is too big now. And that's kind of narcissistic in a way, if you think about it. Because she, like I said before, once you're there, you're there. You couldn't care less. You couldn't give a fuck less about what other people say. And what other people have to say about you or about your videos or about this and that about you. You just don't care because you're already there. Right? Right. Like, my music is on iTunes and Spotify, but I don't go around acting like, or I'm better than them, because I'm not. I'm not. And that's what Tana does. She does. And the thing is, when Tana and I met the first time, she was all high and mighty and bestie westie and yay. But then when I met her for the second time, when I talked about her on Twitter, but I already bought the tickets prior to meeting her, so I had to meet her. I couldn't be like, hey mom, I don't want to go anymore. She'd be like, okay, then you're paying me $200 to not meet her. Okay. So I had you essentially. And she was so fucking fake. And I know this is going to get me dragged if there's some Tana fans here, but I don't give a fuck. And the thing is, I grew up watching Tana in my early teen years, and the fact that she, doesn't even acknowledge me anymore, or, respond to my DMs or my Snapchats, because I have her on Snapchat, I have for a couple years now, and she's literally, essentially implying kick rocks. It's kind of hurting. It hurts. It really does. I don't know. I mean, my relationship and, my views on Tana are indifferent. I don't like her. I don't hate her. I don't go out of my way to watch her content. But at the end of the day, I know she's still there and I can if I want to. But see, that's for an example. I'm an example of that. I was like, on Stan Twitter, I joined Stan Twitter in 2016, right? And I was kind of the first one to leave for fandom. At least from what I remember. Like, if you know the group chat called, so problematic with them, that was a fucking mess back in the day. But they were all close. I had my group chats. We were called Tana's Cunts, now we're called Pussyfoots. But I had all of them, all those Tana stands. And all those Tana stands kind of expanding their horizons, whether it was they're getting into music or another YouTuber or this or that. They're expanding their horizons. So then she starts to lose views, like I was saying prior, and then they go down and then they go down. But God forbid, like I said before as well, if YouTube crashes one day, they're all fucked, right? Like, if I ever make it one day, I would be fucked too, and I know that. But that's why I could get a side job on the side, right? But when I'm not getting... And here's the other thing. I've questioned it. Is it even worth me continuing to edit my videos, put my blood, sweat, heart, soul, and tears into it if I'm not going to gain anything from it? I have. I've questioned it probably 2 or 3 times throughout 3 years of editing my videos seriously. Maybe for you that's not a lot, but for me that's a lot. You shouldn't have to question it at all. And I love how everyone's like, you're doing it for the money. If you're going to do YouTube for the money, don't do it at all. Like, really? Like, really? You're stupid. You're probably saying that because you already make money. That's probably why you're saying that. I can probably guarantee you that. And everyone's like, it's not about the views, but it is. Like, don't you want people to watch our videos? Like, yes, I want the views. Yes, me, I want the views. Me, yeah, I want the views. I want people to watch my content. I want people to enjoy my content. But if they don't, I don't know what else to tell them. But like I said, I feel people only give me one shot and they only watch one video or they listen to one song and then they make their opinion based off that. Which everyone has a right to do, but you shouldn't, you know? And that's the thing. I think that's what's wrong with YouTube and the algorithm and everything. Because I think Jake Paul really fucked up YouTube, right? Now, I don't know. If I have anything else to say, I think I'm going to conclude it here. I know this video was all over the goddamn place, but that's just my life. It's really... yeah, but that's just my rant for now. I probably will make a part 2 because this is a topic I really am, like, passionate about. So, just stay tuned for a part 2 because I'm pretty sure there will be a part 2 to this. So, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on my social media. It's always in the description. Listen to my music. It's my Alexx with 2 X's on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And it's on Amazon Music too. And then my independent album is coming out next Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So it'd be like... Or it'd be like 9. Yeah, I think it'll be 9 Pacific Standard Time for you, I believe. I don't know. 3 or 9, one of the two. And just subscribe and comment. That's really what helps me out the most. So, see you guys in the next video. Bye.